Last weekend, I drove down to the family cabin about 3 hours from here in rural West Virginia. Nice area, lots of trees, a river to float down. Brother and I decided that we would float down this river, take advantage of our buoyancy on the Greenbrier River. Gets strong in certain points, but it's nothing that we couldn't handle. My brother and I decided to take this floating trip in the evening. It only took about a half an hour, so it didn't seem like a big deal in our heads. If you live in the city like I do, you understand that it doesn't really get dark at night. It gets less dark than it is during the day. Like the sun goes down, the moon comes up, whatever. But you can still look out your window at like 4:30 a.m. and see everything. It doesn't really get dark. In rural West Virginia, light stops. So we set out for this river trip at about 7:20, 7:30ish, knowing that all we would have to do is locate our dock on the right side and get on out. Because how dark could it get? Answer, dark. So we inevitably pass the damn dock because there's no other landmarks in a dark river in the woods. We float down for a few more minutes, and on our left we see some campfires in the distance. Let's go visit. From the perspective of a camper at this state park, you're enjoying the company of your friends and family around a bonfire. Everyone's having a good time. And then you see two mud monsters trudging out of the river like, do you know where the main road is? So after being stunned from confusion for about 5 seconds, they point us in the right direction and we get walking. Mind you, it's only a few photons away from pitch black, and it didn't help that the road itself was blacktop. So we get walking for a few minutes, and we see some headlights behind us. It's one of the dudes and his wife with his truck from the bonfire, prepared with some towels on the seats because we're just gross at this point. He says, get in. Point of the story being, trust strangers, because if you're a mud monster, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. I have this stupid little voice I do, alone, in the comfort of my own home, naked, where I inhale, and it sounds like a crappy voice generator from the 1990s, like Microsoft Sam. A friend of mine heard me do that voice one day, and he requested that I do his phone voicemail in that voice, so I proceeded to go,
You have reached the phone of
Kane.
Please leave a message.
Not a monumental event. Forgot about it the next day. I talked to Kane about a week later and he says, my uncle called me and he said, hey, how do you switch the voicemail to the guy? What? The voicemail, it's usually a girl. How do you switch it over to the guy's voice? Turns out his uncle thought that my voice that I do was genuinely generated by a computer. This is the best thing that has ever happened to me.
Eat my shit. Shit.